Mark Tassler talking with Tim Kaeding. And Tim, good to have you with us here tonight.
It's good to be here finally. We definitely had a long season, watching it rain almost every weekend here. So hopefully tonight Mother Nature's our best friend and we get this race in.
All right, Tim, as I've talked on many of my Outside the Oval features, has taken over the driving for Sioux Falls car owner Dave Lunstra. We're going to talk about that relationship and your life here in Sioux Falls compared to California, where you're from. Before I do, I'd like to get something for the fans. I've had a lot of people bring it up. They know the name Kaeding from California. There's been, of course, Tim Kaeding, yourself. There's Brent Kaeding. There's Bud Kaeding. Set the record straight. People have asked me, who's who? Who's the dads? Who's the sons?
Brent's my dad, Howard's my grandfather, and Bud's my little brother. It's a racing family. We've all done it. We've all been around it. My grandpa was great in the 60s, 70s, early 80s, and my dad still races to this day. He's been a fixture in California racing. Bud did a lot of non-wing stuff over the years and stepped up this last few years to run the wing car back in California. So he's actually doing good out there. I think he's in top 10 in points or top 5 in points out there. But we're all our own different entities. Bud does the non-wing stuff better. I like the wing cars. I like going fast and getting dirty.
You guys have been around the sport a long time. The name Kaeding and sprint cars been associated for decades. I've been at this quite a while. I remember your dad. I've announced him on the tracks, Brent, many times, but I've been following your career all the way through, Tim. Talk about the association with the car owner from here in Sioux Falls, Dave Lunstra, how you guys hooked up and how that partnership's going so far. I've known Dave a lot of years, mainly from driving by at the red carpet and either late night hellos or good early morning hellos, depending on how you look at it or what time it was. But me and Dave have been friends for a long time, and the last few months we talked right before Christmas. I basically asked him who cheated on who between him and Mark, and just kind of joking with him. Never really asked him any questions. Just kind of kept it less serious than anything. But we talked a little bit. He likes my driving style. He likes my aggression that I bring to the sport, and we kind of hooked up on this. Probably early February. Late February, and headed back here and been watching Mother Nature rain on our parade here the last few months. So. How about Lunstra's equipment? Superb, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Dave puts 100% into his race team just like he does anything else. So, to be able to have this opportunity has been amazing. Being able to get to know him, Jamie, the entire Lunstra family has been a great experience.
So the team, you're comfortable there. You guys racing a lot of the NSL, or racing the entire, as far as I know, NSL circuit. The racing down in Missouri this past week, I believe you got one night in. Yeah. That was what, Thursday?
I think we got Thursday in, ran 9th there, but we're looking at the grand scheme of things. The points are, as long as you can finish races in top 10, top 5, you're going to be at the right opportunity at the end of the year, and that's our biggest goal for this season is, hopefully maybe get a chance to win the NSL deal, but run here locally as well in Houston's.
That track you raced at Thursday night, was that Farmington? Different kind of a track. Had you ever raced there before? Different configuration there.
It's never ran there before, never really heard of it, but it's a D-shaped racetrack. They got a lot of rain down there, I guess. It was hooked up rough and heavy. Just like the stuff I used to grow up on back home, and it definitely didn't play into our favor as well as we wanted it to, but it's racing. If this stuff was easy, everybody'd be doing it.
9th down there. Knoxville Saturday night was a rain out. You're here for Houston Speedway tonight, and you're no stranger around here. How's living here versus your home, California?
Biggest thing is I don't want to run people off the road. When you guys get off work at 5 o'clock, speed limit's 50, 55 miles an hour for rush hour traffic, and if you're doing 10 miles an hour in California during rush hour, you're ready to run somebody off the road at some point. But it's definitely a culture shock. I've traveled enough over the years to understand it and live it, but I got a great group of people to be around. We hang out, it bottoms up a little bit, and have fun. That's the biggest thing.
All right.
Well, you're getting ready for a race here tonight at Houston Speedway. We're closing in on race time. I could keep talking to you, Tim, but I'm going to wrap her up here and let you get back to, well, getting prepared mentally. The crew is working on the car. Good luck tonight here at Houston Speedway and all season long.
Thank you. Hopefully we can get a few more of these shows in before Mother Nature starts raining on us again.
My pleasure to always talk with this man. Tim Kaeding. For racing, I'm Mark Tassler.